it's Liliana Rowena, and welcome to the first day of Vlogtober. I am trying out something new this year, and I'm filming a lot of videos ahead of time. Without further ado, we're going to be doing a Himiko Toga makeup tutorial, but you can also probably use this tutorial for other lovesick characters. There's just some design elements to my makeup that are specifically inspired by some of the character design elements of Toga herself. So without further ado, we're going to start with my base makeup, which will be relatively similar to most of the base makeup I would normally do. I just use this cheap foundation. Use whatever foundation you normally use. I kind of got ahead of myself a little bit. I'm going to use my contour stick first. I find that it kind of blends better if you do your contour underneath your foundation. I got that little tip from like Wayne Goss. You do contour concealer if you're doing like a high coverage situation. So there we go. And then I like to also contour right on my jawline personally. I hit the highlight on the inner corner and the upper corner. I'm gonna connect these little circle bits on myself personally. I'm not gonna worry about my forehead too much because Toga has bangs. And then I like to do my nose contour, and if I was contouring for regular makeup, I would not put my nose line in so much, but I'm going for an anime character, so I'm gonna do a very thin bridge of the nose. But I like my little button nose, so we're gonna kind of come back around that bit to try to kind of make a little swoop, like an anime character. And then, I also kind of connect that a bit better right here. And then you take a stippling brush, just one of these little flat foundation brushes. I kind of pour my foundation in here. I'm actually going to wait to do concealer afterwards because Toga herself looks kind of tired in her design. So I'm going to see how I kind of like how it turns out. So we just kind of stipple over it. It's gonna be a bit much to start with. Blending is your friend here. You kind of both, for me personally, you're supposed to, for this technique, really just push, but I find that I kind of do need to do a little bit of a blending motion as well. But try to follow the line of the thing you just did. This is a very heavy makeup technique, and I really only use it for cosplay. And also I'm going to be doing multiple characters today, so I want my base foundation to stay really well. Because I am, as you can see, laying this on very thick. I would not normally wear this in a day-to-day sort of setting, but it works super well for cosplay. And it gives my face kind of that almost fake effect that I think is really neat in cosplay. Like, my face doesn't look real. We're hitting that uncanny valley today. My chin is ridiculously shiny. That is okay. We're going to be setting this with powder. Alright, so this might be more than what you're going for, and if it's kind of cakey, you can just take a beauty blender or paper towel and just kind of blot over it. I might actually go do that. Blotting paper. A clean toilet paper works just fine as blotting paper, honestly. I just got this out of my pantry. So yeah, it's kind of an intense technique. You can see it kind of creases a little bit if I kind of do this to my face with that much makeup on. But we are stage makeup is kind of this idea. I'm actually not, I'm happy I waited on the concealer because I actually do want to still be able to see the shape for doing her eye makeup. So without further ado, we are gonna grab some brushes. Since we're using some pretty intense colors here, when I do lighter colors, I'll sometimes use my fingers, but for more intense colors, I really do prefer to use the brush. So the first color, we're gonna do the lid with a bright pink, because we're doing kind of a high impact stylized look today. As you see, I've added her little, she's little candy lollipops. I'm actually getting a lot of my inspiration for this particular makeup from the Harajuku subculture, Menhera, and kind of the Yami Kawaii people, where it's kind of like a sick look, which I will be exploring more. And it's going to be kind of a pretty two-tone makeup look here. So we want to, I'm using Waifu by Mocha P Beauty. I'm using 02 on my eyelids, and I want to really pat that. We're not going for subtlety today. Alrighty. There we go. We've got that. And then I kind of have this, let's see if I can find it. I have this like kind of fluffy round brush that I like to like place the corner, the crease color in, and then I use this kind of fluffy brush to blend it out. So I'm going to use this deep, deep red here. And I'm just first going to push it into the corner. Kind of like that. I might do a little more because we want it to show up on camera. And once your wig goes on, it really does kind of drown out your makeup a look. You're going to just blend it around. And these pinks and reds are really giving me kind of that look that I'm going for here. The kind of sickly look that I am taking the inspiration for this makeup from. It has a proper name. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I did not look it up before filming this video. I should have, but I did not. There we go. I think I might want to put a little more red in, although the effect is kind of doing what I want, but I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera, even though the effect is very much what I'm going for. This actually worked really well as Menhera makeup as well, now that I'm actually like executing it. So I do want to actually get into Menhera this year, and by the time you see this video, I might have already. I might have. Or maybe it's later this month. We'll see. Okay. Here we go. It looks sufficiently dead. But wait, there's more. Now we're gonna do the eyeliner. We've been using this gel eyeliner. I've been like a liquid eyeliner person forever, but I accidentally bought this gel and I'm actually really into it. I find eyeliner helps a lot with cosplay. Like, that's not especially anime cosplay, because there's such thick eye lines. I accidentally kind of got in the bottom, but that's okay. That's the eye shape I was going to go for anyways. Thank goodness. That's the only issue, is it's definitely not quite as precise. And it breaks sometimes if you push too hard. I'm still kind of getting the hang of it personally, but it definitely stays. And when you're dancing around, because I like to do TikTok with my cosplay, mainly. Here we go, and kind of pull that shape in a little bit. I like how sharp a lot of Toga's design is, so I'm kind of trying to do that. She's both very cutesy and has a lot of angles in her design, so This eyeliner came out a bit thicker than I was going for, but it works. You guys get the gist of it. There we go. That's very cute. A little more e-girl than I was going for, but it works. I'm doing this on TikTok. It's very cute. I'm happy with it so far. I'm gonna just try to taper that in a little bit. I like to let that set a bit more. We're going to put false lashes on in a little bit, but I prefer to kind of leave that as the last step. But we are gonna put glue on our lashes while we get to that point. And where did I put my lash glue? It was right here. Oh, lash glue. Did I put away the lash glue while I was taking this other stuff out? Well, that's kind of an important part of this. Where did it go? It was right here. It was right here. Well, one second, my guy. I have found my lash glue. Okay, so this was a trick I figured out because all of us are really impatient with our lashes. So a way to avoid that kind of impatience here is to take the lash. As soon as you finish your eye makeup, do the lash glue onto your lashes. And then put the lashes on after you finish the other bits of your makeup. And I'm using spiky lashes to kind of go with the more angular design, and I also think spikes just work better for antagonist characters because antagonists tend to have more angular designs. Toga is a very cute antagonist, but she's still an antagonist. So we're gonna take that same bright pink from our eyelids, and we're gonna use it as a blush. And there's no such thing as too much blush in this particular setting, because we are going to just take it and just really just lay it on here. But we're also going to make sure we go up to the eyes here. We are going to avoid going across the nose with this one because it will read a little too sunburned for my personal. It's already gonna look sunburned, but going up onto the nose reads a bit more sunburn than I am personally going for. It might take a little extra special care to get it up underneath your eyes. Kind of like a blushy, lovesick character. Now we're going to do a bright lip because all of this is washing out the lips quite a bit if we don't put something down here. So I'm taking a bright red to kind of match the Seifuku. I just knocked down the lashes, didn't I? But the lashes should be good to go at this point. And that they are. Also, lashes just take a lot of practice to get the hang of. Push them up. both spiky and cutesy. And just gotta put on the wig. Here's Toga's wig. It's pretty messy. Because Toga's messy, I used this wig actually as it was a Violet Evergarden wig that I totally destroyed, but I don't like throwing wigs out, so I take my more destroyed wigs and use them for characters who already have messy hair or could be interpreted to have messy hair. And let me just kind of mop that over here. Our little Miss Gal is all set. And there we have it. I am now in Toga. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my goodness, I did that in like less than 10 minutes. I've gotten this makeup thing down pat. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a very spooky October. Bye-bye!